go Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
And the Rams, first down.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The motion man is Nakua. Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Parkinson in motion. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Off play action. It's Stafford. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. He's going nowhere. Loose yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd down, Stafford. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. They run over center with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Stay 50, stay 50. Late. Back to throw. Stafford. That's hauled in at the 2. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
180. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Matthew Stafford, touchdown L.A. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. So try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Caleb Williams. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. And now, after the big play, going to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Rams offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this to about the 28. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Stafford now on 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Moving to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Play action, Stafford. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. LeBear's offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, it's Williams. On the move left. Yeah. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's been elusive in this first half. Look at those rushing numbers for him. Defense definitely going to have to find a way to keep him in check. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. A good physical run. Motoring forward for 9.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
3 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Williams. Caleb Williams. Inside the 20. A big play there on the scramble. Gains an even 70 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up 1st and goal.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. Here's Williams. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with 1st down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From 31, here is 2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set.
180.
Second down, it's Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Rams first down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he can't get away. They rallied in the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and long.
180.
Parkinson in motion. The outside, it's brought in by Adams.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 19-yard line.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go play action here with Williams. Forced out wide. He'll take off again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. The throw on the run is complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make up it.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Give up the middle with Smith. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now the Rams could use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What's up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's in! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Now Pyro Santos to add the point after. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Corum. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Edmonds on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Parkinson in motion. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. And they have the 1st down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Dominic Robinson. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Throwing, Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Stafford. He's got his man. It's Smith. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Now It is first and goal.
Rams.
Stafford now. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
Bears 30. Rams 17.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Down the sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Posted lovely. Touchdown, Chicago. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. First down, Stafford. Catch made there, that's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. They'll work now on second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On play action, it's Stafford. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. It's third and 4.
Incomplete.
Ready?
It's third and 4 yards to go.
To the air again, Stafford. That's caught this side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Stafford to throw again. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Right side, complete to Nakua. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Rams first down. First and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. Throwing again is Stafford. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete. Now he's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Again, it's Stafford. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
24.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. will run it over center with Swift. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it 17 seconds to go in the game. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake, and that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. This one all but over. Here's third down.
Ready, flush.
Now Williams. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other.